everybody. As you know, I am Christopher Ryan Filippelli, and today I'm going to be doing my life story. So, it all starts June 8th, 2007, when I was born. So, I was born, and then obviously, then I was mainly into trains when I was younger. Like, I didn't even know what a Hess truck was. So, it's pretty weird. Like how I became who I am today. It's like you would never be able to know that I was not into Hess trucks when I was little. So when I was 3 years old, I was mainly into Thomas the Train. We used to go. My family and I used to go to like Thomas, like where you could like ride a train and it was painted like Thomas. So that was always fun. I was a big Thomas the Train fan. I always loved any type of train up till I was like 5 or 6 or 7 years old. Then I kind of turned away from that and I became more into Hess. So when I was younger, the big trains I was into were Thomas and Friends, Chuggington, and just any really other train. So there's like a railroad tracks down by my house, and I always used to love going to see if there was a train, so that was pretty fun. And then when I was 5 years old, as you saw in the intro, I got my first test truck ever. It was Christmas 2012, and my parents got me the 2000 Hess fire truck, which is now my first test truck out of my 97. So I had no idea what a Hess truck was. I opened it up, I'm like, this is really cool, and like, wow. So I really like fell in love with it. So we put the batteries in, I heard the sirens, I saw the lights, it was so much fun. Yeah. So going back, because I forgot to mention this, when I was 4 months old, my mom's mom, my Nana, who I used to call, passed away. So I never really knew her. I never met her. So she passed away from cancer, and I just never got to meet her, and it's pretty sad. So when I got my first test truck, I always loved it, and up until like I got it 2012, then I got the 2013 one. In 2013, I also got the 2003 one in 2013, and the 1994 in early 2014. And after the 2014 Christmas, where you're gonna see pictures of the trucks that I got, after that Christmas, I immediately said Hess is awesome, and I'm like, I want to know more. So I'm still currently researching some stuff about Hess today. But if you look in my book that I made, that part 3, facts about Hess, all that came from about 4 to 5 years of research. And in 2014, I really when I was in early 2014, I had no idea really what Hess was. I knew it, like I said, ooh, these are trucks. But now what I know today, it's not compared to anything that I knew. So in 2017, my grandpa passed away from lung cancer, so that hit me hard. And you just saw that memorial video. If you didn't, there will probably be a card up top. So you're gonna see a couple pictures of him and me right now. And that was just really tough. That was a really tough time for my family, and it just hit us all hard. And for a year, I was shocked and I was extremely upset. But as time moves on, it gets a little better. So in 2016, I did one of my videos that currently has 18.5K views. So that is now my most popular video. I had 48 Hess trucks at the time. I now have 97. So I got double the amount of trucks in 4 years. So that's pretty amazing. Less than 4 years, actually. So I'm gonna keep going back and forth a little bit. So when I was little, like, I just seriously had no idea what Hess was. I didn't really actually like trucks that much. I was more about trains. Um, like, I still have so many trains and stuff from when I was little. Another big thing I was into was Disney cars. I used to love the movies, and I always used to go get a Disney car, so that was pretty fun. And my grandpa, who passed away from lung cancer, whenever I went over to his house, we always went to Toys R Us, and we always went to get something. Like when I was little, I always used to get the trains, and in fact, in Toys R Us, when I was younger, they always had like a train play section, and I would always go there, and I would always, play with the trains. That was always pretty fun. He would always used to buy me trains and whatever really I wanted. So then, as I got a little older, I was into Disney cars. So he usually bought me some Disney cars. Then as I got a little older, I was more into Legos. So when I tell you, for about a year and a half, whenever I went there, he always used to go to the Lego store with me, and that was in the Garden State Plaza, so it was pretty fun. It was there was a Lego store in there, and then you had a choice of a small container or a big container of Legos to get. So he's like, oh, you're always gonna get the small container. And then when we got in there, I'm like, can I please have the big container? And he's like, oh, sure. So that was always pretty fun. So it was like just a container of Legos. I just put some Legos in there, and I could just, build whatever I want. So that was always pretty fun. And so lots of things have happened to me in my life. When I started YouTube in 2012, I'll tell you, the day before, I was just watching Lego train videos, and I always watched Lego train videos on YouTube because that's what I was into. I was always into Lego trains. And I actually got my Lego train in Christmas of 2013, I think it was. I was in first grade, and I was super hyped and super excited to get the Lego train because I knew I was going to get it. I just couldn't wait. So the Christmas Eve morning of 2013, I was super hyped, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get this Lego train. And I seriously couldn't sleep that night because that's how much I loved Legos at that time, and seriously, that's how much I love trains. So when I got the Lego train, I was just like, yes. So I set that up and stuff, and then about a year later, December 12th, 2014, the video actually was published on December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. So many people will say, hey, your channel was created the 12th, but you didn't do the video, you didn't post the video until the 23rd. So up until last August, you guys remember, I took about a year and a half long break of YouTube because I just had, a lot going on. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was involved in a lot of sports and activities. So I just took a break from YouTube for about a year and a half. So before this past August, my mom actually always used to post the videos for me, and as you can tell, there was no editing. So I really never knew how to post a video, and I actually barely ever went on my channel, and unless just to look at a video. I'm serious. Like, I don't even remember. I didn't even know what a subscriber was, guys, until a couple years ago. But I seriously had no idea. I was simply just doing YouTube, when I just started, just to make a video and just be happy, and knowing that people would watch my video like I did to other people. So when I got the Lego train, I set it up, and then December 12th, 2014, I actually made the video of the Lego train, but however, it was posted about 11 days later. So the morning of the video was extremely crazy. So my dad was actually the cameraman of the video, and I was in my train room, as you could tell. But now my videos mostly take place here on my landing part of my house. So then the morning was ridiculous. Like I knew I wanted to do it. I really did. And it was a delayed opening day. It was like snowing out and stuff. So I said to my dad, I'm like, can I make a video? And he's like, for what? I'm like, YouTube. I want to do it on Lego trains and all that stuff. So I had no idea where a video camera was, so I called my mom, and then she told me and stuff. Anyhow, we made the video, and I was really happy with how it came out, and it was just so much fun. Like, I seriously had no idea then that my channel would be like where it is today. So if it weren't for you guys out there, my channel wouldn't be here. And just think about this. I started with a simple Lego train video. I was a 7-year-old kid that started YouTube with a Lego train video talking about what my friends did, like what my friend had and stuff with Legos, and like that it was just so much fun. And if it weren't for you guys, my channel wouldn't be here. So the point I'm trying to make is that I grew my channel. I started small, I grew large, and I'm gonna keep growing. I started with only Lego trains, went to Hess trucks, went to Prodigy, now all those things and sports. So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it with my heart. If you guys want to do something that you think is crazy, do it. Because if it doesn't work, you're gonna try it again. So I never expected my channel to be this big. And I'm just super surprised that like how I grew and how I became who I am today. I'm just like extremely shocked because it's big for me, and YouTube is a big part of my life. Like I could say when I'm older that I did a YouTube video. Sorry about that. Like I had a YouTube channel. So whatever you want to do, put your mind to it and you can accomplish anything. Just like me, because once I started YouTube, I just kind of, other people inspired me. So if I'm inspiring you, I'm very happy that I am, and you should do it, because there's nothing to be ashamed of if it doesn't work out. And it took me almost 6 years to get 200 subscribers, guys. So some channels get millions of subscribers in a couple years, some channels get 200. It just depends on the content of your channel. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this life story. I know it's probably not what you were expecting, but I'm trying to give you like the insight and more on my life than you see in front of the camera. There's so much happening behind the camera that you guys probably don't know about, and it's it's normal stuff, not bad. So I thank you guys for watching, and thank you for 200 subscribers, guys. Hope you enjoyed this life story, and I will see you next time.